Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Esports Report presented by the Xbox One. It's Gfinity recap time, and we're at our top two teams. Of course, Optic Gaming and FaZe fought up against each other in a very intense grand final. Goes all the way to a Game 7 in the best of 7. It was intense. We finally got another close series, which we haven't had for a very long time. I feel a lot of the grand finals have been a little bit boring. Yeah. But before we get to those two, it's time for a pretty sweet montage of some of the best plays from the entire weekend. Sit back and enjoy.
Both teams using these stun grenades, really kind of putting a stop towards the rushes and really kind of putting some control under the kills. And wow, Slasher just once again another three-piece there for Elevate.
My goodness, and
one he's got a charge in here, no mercy at all. Combining with Formal and Crim picking up this Val. Great thing, oh my god, he's just got a free roam around the base of the enemy team.
And I suppose another when he's just gonna get him.
He must have seen that last player.
Free streak should be able to make it for him. Yeah, is this a race right now between Clay and Zuma on who can get to 50 first? And he's on a 5 streak again. And the number of streaks this kid has had has just been completely wild right now. He's 2 off 50, Clay getting close as well. And this is just, I mean, from a purely slaying standpoint, I mean, leave the score out of it, this is one of the most dominating efforts we've seen so far this weekend and in recent memory on land. This has just been complete control by FaZe. My goodness.
Down Nameless almost instantly. Sharp in the 1-on-2. Finds 1 kill. 17 seconds remaining. Sharp just went absolutely massive for Team Caliber. Every single player on Envy is positive. It's a full 90-second lead. They're outclassing them in every way, Matt. Hit the nail on the head sometimes. You just can't even break down what's going wrong with the team because they're just...
Zuma had just gone full. Having enough
I think he thinks one of them is down in the top.
Differently, I mean, when you outslay at a hard point, you're winning it 90% of the time. And right now, the guys on Elevate doing a great job. Slasher leading the way at 24 and 16. We see Lexity get 2, gets 3 replays. I don't know if it's controller got unplugged or what happened there, but Lexity just melts everyone there in midstream. Great job by him. He's rolling right now. 9 kills against 10.
Elevate on 5 this play. Gonna have eyes on one player, and now it's gonna be a 3v1 all up to Irving. He's gonna get 1. This is a huge kill if he can pick up the second one, but that is such a good play. I believe that is slapped behind that pole. He's gonna be able to get the guy on fire. No!
Whoa! Oh god!
What was that?
God!
I'm on tool. Watch out!
Well, that fast and furious communication coming in from the guys there. Zuma takes down every single member on the 6th streak. Unbelievable play there from FaZe. They will have anybody's game. It could all come down to one gunfight.
Here we go. Luna's got that uplink drone now. 15 seconds left on the clock.
Is that going home? No,
it's not.
Too low.
He's dangerous and close. Place has managed to pick it up. Place has just got the right bounce. He's been intercepted.
He caught it. After caught up in there. Clay was not able to get it away. Looney coming in. JCat coming in. 1 point play. Can he make it? No. Shut down by attacks from the dying seconds. Did he get it? They get it. They got it. 17-16. Lembius in the dying seconds.
Oh my goodness. I could not keep up with that at all. We are going to just about see this on the final kill cam there. The uplink drone was just collected. Literally the dying second right
from Looney there over the head of Joe.
Over 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Really going to step things up. We'll see if we can get final later on in this series though.
Well, Clay's doing enough work for him. Currently on 7th Street, Clay staying alive now 10 and 5. And just trying to continue to put the pressure down. They hold down forward for his team. That's now an 8th Street. Falls. Optic Nation in early control.
Absolutely, man. Madcat makes a double kill. He makes a triple kill. Madcat backing things up. This is why he is considered probably the best. He doesn't need the AR.
1 by 1, just exchanging kills. You see one player on. Anytime he wants it, he's going to take it away.
On the flank, and he puts up 2 big kills.
He gets away. He gets away. Tommy somehow still alive. Somehow still alive. Gets in the yellow. How on earth has he done this? 2 players going in. He passes to Watson. Watson is going to slam it home and then tied it up. There's no way Tommy should have stayed alive.
Ends up in the range of the house.
Absolutely either way. He's going to be getting in position. He's going to go down. Crim looking for it now. They will have drone control. It's going to be formal. He goes down as well. Crim looking for it. Crim now trying to get drone control. He does have it. He has it in the position as well. This is it. This has got to be a position to get it. He does. Optic Gaming will win that one.
Rest of the enemies for his teammates to pile into the hard point. Placer pushed the middle map there. That gave the attacks the ability to just focus on the pipe side. He knew no one was pushing him from P1. It wound up paying off as FaZe has continued to hold down this top parking lot hard point and made it. You have Lexity, 9 and 14. Marky B, -3. Quicker, -6. And Urban, -3 on his own. Right now, they need to start winning some gunfights if they want to try to get back into this game.
Naval team now, man. He's on a 5 streak right now. You can see he's not missed a bullet. I mean, he almost got the kill there anyway. 5 in his clip. Incredible stuff here. He'll get the right now 3 up for either side. Quicker is right there up.
Quicker with the 3
one up top as well. Finds one outside. Quicker is going off. He's a man on a mission right now.
Breaking that kill. Now being challenged from top. Pete just narrowly stays alive. 20 seconds remaining. Urban beginning to push place for challenge. With the gunfight. And FaZe is able to tie it up 2-2. He trying to stay alive. A 5-5.
Well, that was a look at one of the montages that we managed to create of the Gfinity top plays from the event.
Nice.
Very nice. Some absolutely badass plays in there as well. But that brings us to our number 2 placing team from the weekend, and that is, of course, Optic Gaming. A team that went in with a lot of high expectations. People asking the question, would they be able to bounce back and pick up a win over FaZe in the grand final? Answer ultimately no. Although
sure looked like it.
They played strong all weekend.
They played extremely well all weekend. They came out, they blew out FaZe in the first 2 maps of that final, and then unfortunately couldn't finish out a 3-1 lead. Scump, Crim, Karma, and Formal. Take a look at their records though. They go 4-1, 15-7 map record, 8-0 in hardpoint.
Undefeated in hardpoint. Look at the average score difference. Almost 75 points.
Now what's crazy is they blew FaZe out the water when they were playing that.
Solo hardpoint. Yeah.
Bro, it wasn't even pretty.
Yeah.
Crim was just embarrassing FaZe. It was extremely impressive stuff. S&D though, 4-4.
Yeah. I mean, you can't win series when you're only winning your your hardpoint. So.
Right. I mean, it definitely gives you a good chance, but still, that S&D, I mean, you look at the average round difference as well, you know, minus 0.5. Like,
Not
every
that
one of those games
but
is getting right to the very end. Team KD at 1.05. Uplink now 3-3. Average score difference of 0.16.
Basically, insignificant
you
as
kind
well.
of expect that, you know, like
I feel they got very unlucky because I saw them play comeback a lot of the time. So they're playing their worst map.
they
Yeah.
I don't think I saw a single BioLab hardpoint.
It was in the
on
group
Saturday.
stages. It was in the group stages. I think
Yeah,
it was.
BioLab uplink
It was the
today.
only
played
BioLab
it
uplink was the
back-to-back.
only uplink played on Friday, I believe.
Weird way of doing your
interesting.
Yeah.
variations.
But I mean, you kind of expect it, you know, the split S&Ds and your split your uplinks. But if it was just a best of 7, you know,
Yeah.
if it was a best of 5, it would have been over after, you know.
They were blowing everyone out of the
hardpoint.
water in hardpoint.
But guess what, Max? It wasn't.
It was a best of 7.
We'll take a look at the players who shined. Formal and, of course, Scump. Scumpy, 1.19 KD, 36.23 Slayer rating.
And that was number 1 in the
number
tournament.
1 Slayer.
I hope so.
Number 5 KD.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, Formal, only player from OG to go positive in the grand final versus FaZe.
That's shocking, considering the Crim started out so well
Yeah.
in hardpoint.
Well, Formal did really well in the retreat hardpoint, and he went, what was it, 10-1 in the BioLab S&D.
Yeah.
He started out 10-0. That was absolutely nuts.
Very true. One of the big stories that we should really talk about, one of the big talking points, really, OG, you need to learn how to close out a little bit from what it seemed. 3-1 up, not winning that series.
Yeah, that's really
You
unfortunate.
go over to a Detroit uplink as well, like one of your better maps.
They won the best of 5.
That doesn't matter.
I know.
Yo, show everyone your shoes.
No. No,
Show everyone your green wall shoes.
They're not
Max.
green
He's
wall
got
shoes.
some green wall
No, they're not
shoes.
green wall shoes.
Max is wearing his green wall shoes.
No, they're not green wall shoes.
No, you are.
They're not.
But as you kind of mentioned, JP, you can't really just rely on hardpoint.
Yeah.
I also can't bend my leg that high up. That would hurt myself, so I'm not showing my shoes.
I was thinking that they were going to sneak one of those uplinks against FaZe, but they weren't able
As soon as I
to.
saw
Really?
Detroit, I thought that was it.
Yeah, I think they were going to win the Detroit. They started off on bad side though, and that kind of gives an advantage to FaZe because first they start off on good side, plus in the second side they can choose one they want to throw out for a 15 on top of the garage. So they got the unfavorable side, but
do they need to
3-1.
make a? I saw a lot of people. Personally, I
Don't even say it.
I'm gonna say it because I saw a lot of people talking about it. I don't think they
no,
do.
there's no way
Team
they
change?
make
No?
a team change.
No
no
way.
There's no way.
No way?
I mean, I don't even know.
I mean, that's how you get a Rostamania start.
Oh,
That's all I'm
that
gonna
is
say.
100% how you
to
go
be
and
fair,
start.
Cloister to OG.
To be fair, you kind of have your pick. Like you said, like everybody, you have top, 4 players.
OG's always been like that, though.
Right. I'm saying 4 players who you can offer in general for whoever you want, but this team does not make a roster change. 100%.
Yeah.
No way.
So what do they need to do differently next time they play FaZe? I mean, they got blown out.
Just hope
at
it's a best of
UMG.
5.
They need to win uplinks.
Yeah.
Or
uplink.
S&Ds. Anything other than a hard point, because you're going to take those
you
hard
win
points.
You win the first S&D 6-0, shockingly, like a blowout.
Yeah, it was a
no one
blowout.
expected that to happen. No one expected OG to blow out FaZe on Solar either. So right there, you're like, okay, you stole, FaZe's best hardpoint map. You crushed them in S&D. Hey, you go into comeback uplink. You're like, okay, this one maybe, this one goes either way. FaZe take it. You get retreat hardpoint, arguably your best hardpoint map. Still, you take that one, and then you're like, okay, great, we got to win. What was it?
Recovery S&D.
Recovery S&D.
Detroit
I don't think they were
uplink.
ever going to win the recovery
And then
S&D.
a Riot
Detroit
S&D.
uplink, it's just a sort of Detroit until the grand final was over.
Yeah,
And then a Riot
Yeah.
S&D too. Like, that's a good map for OG.
right. It just doesn't happen. I mean, we'll take a look, in a little bit at Solar Hardpoint, but for now, I'm just looking at the overall series. You can't really rely on just Hardpoint to win the tournament.
Yeah.
Going 8-0 is ridiculous, but
I mean, they're back to the good old selves in hardpoint. So
Yeah.
they don't even need to worry about that. Like, now it's just, what do they focus on? Do they go, all right, let's focus on our S&D and get that on point? Or do you focus on your uplink? Like, I feel personally, if I was on OG, I would say, knowing that FaZe is
Bad at
weakest
uplink.
game mode
I would
is
say uplink, yeah.
I would say hammer down
there's only one uplink in a series. There's 2 S&Ds.
Depends if it's special
True.
7.
There's 3 S&Ds then.
Yeah.
Okay.
S&D.
But you're already splitting your S&Ds.
You're splitting your uplinks too.
Yeah, but I look at, all right, who's your biggest competition? FaZe.
Yeah.
FaZe's weakest game mode is
I mean, well,
if you can hammer down and beat FaZe every
FaZe-
single uplink.
FaZe uplink was their best game mode this weekend. They went 5-1, and the only one they lost was the last second one to Envy. So
Which is weird. But
That shouldn't. They shouldn't have lost
let's
that
not
one.
talk about
yeah.
that was very, very weird.
I mean, you can't just say, hey, go home and just focus on this game mode, forget about practice field.
I mean,
you got to
right.
practice everything, obviously. But, yeah, you really just can't rely on Hardpoint, showing that they still are, they are a top 2 team. Like, now we can't really say,
I don't think anyone
after back-to-back, like the only team to go back-to-back in AW
Is OG.
was OG, and they went back-to-back-to-back, and then back-to-back-to-back-to-back.
They went back to back to back.
3 in a
Lost
row,
champs.
lost champs.
Back
4
to
in a row,
back to back.
lost
Lost
Dallas.
lost Gfinity.
Yeah.
So what is? You know what? I'm not going to ask the question just yet. For now, quick commercial break. When we return, you can find out exactly what I'm going to ask both Max and JP. Right back.